it's not good to go on singing with chapped lips. It's gonna sound like I have a slur or something.
This next song is called The Woman, also an original.
My name is Parizo. I am 19 years old. I moved down to St. Augustine from a small town called Hartwell, Georgia. And long story short, I'm here and I'm a local musician and I work at Maple Street Biscuit Company. I played at a couple of venues. The first place I ever played at was City Bistro, and it's just like this little coffee and wine house. And I sing there to make extra money during the summer. But then that led into me meeting the people from Narrative Magazine, which then led into me singing at Sarbez and a couple times at Tempo in downtown. I've tried to write music ever since I was probably 9, but I started getting into it recently because I had an idea for an album. So I pretty much just started maybe about like a year ago when I wrote my first song about myself. I just pretty much started about this year. I think this year I decided my New Year's resolution was actually to work on an album, and then I just started working on the music. So my writing process is a very long process. It usually starts with a melody first. So I usually find myself just playing on guitar and I come up with a melody. It usually takes about 9 hours or longer. The first song Ghost, it took a whole year to actually write. And then these other songs, I kind of just, if I sit down, it'll take me a while, and then it just kind of all flows into place. There's not really like a specific formula that I have to write a song. It's just kind of, it all happens. If I feel it, then I continue writing. If I don't want to force it. When I moved down here, I found myself in a lot of the music venues. So a lot of my friends are all musicians. I think when I look at St. Augustine, I feel like it's very music-centered because I know a lot of musicians. And then I just found myself in a lot of like the music places and venues and stuff like that. I needed to make a couple extra dollars, so I sang at City Bistro to make some tips and stuff, and which that led me into doing the open mic, which then led me to meeting the people, the owners of Narrative Magazine. Narrative Magazine, it's just pretty much a magazine that is for just like everything music related, like that's going on in St. Augustine, like whether musicians coming to town or like just all the local musicians. Like sometimes they have showcases for different musicians, which I'm actually doing one February 24th and at Sarbez as well. Since they got to hear me, they wanted to hear me more, so when they saw me next after I moved here, they wanted me to sing at some places that they had. They actually asked me and wanted to put me on a showcase. So that's kind of how I'm getting established here, just by knowing people, I guess. Gotta know people, like definitely. So the album I'm working on, it's gonna be a long process. It's probably, I set apart a year to write it. It's gonna be a very long album. So I'm going to try to get at least midway or at least like maybe when I'm about finished with it. And then whenever I get closer to finish with it, I'll probably start like a fundraiser, and I want to like do like some very simple recordings of my songs to give people like an idea of what I'm doing and the music that I have, so they know what they're fundraising for or they're putting their money towards. And so I just started a fundraiser, and now I'll look for a band. I'm kind of looking for a band right now. but yeah, I'll probably just like come up with a band, and then when I get enough money, then I'll go to an actual recording studio and have the songs recorded exactly how I want them to be. And then I'll just kind of go from there and work on the album.
Hold on, wait, there might be goodness inside.